This is Find King Henry's Treasure by Julia Powell and Amy Guglielmo. Once upon a time, there was a king who discovered there was a dragon on the loose in his kingdom. The dragon was trying to steal the royal jewels. Hurry, hurry, the king cried. Save the royal jewels. The king touched his glittery chain to make sure it was still safe. The queen found out about the dragon and asked the king to send his bravest knight to find him. She tapped her golden crown to make sure it was still safe. The brave knight set out on his quest to save the royal treasures. First he patted his red velvet cloak to make sure it was still safe. The knight stepped in to see the earl. "Excuse me, sir, have you seen a wild dragon making a fuss? He's trying to steal the royal jewels." "I have not seen a dragon," he replied. "Go ask the duchess." The earl brushed his snazzy shoes to make sure they were still safe. The knight continued on his journey and happened upon the duchess. "Excuse me, Madam Duchess, have you seen a wild dragon making a fuss? He's trying to steal the royal jewels." "I have not seen a dragon," she replied. "Go ask the princess." The duchess tipped her feathered hat to make sure it was still safe. The knight went to visit the princess. "Excuse me, princess, have you seen a wild dragon making a fuss? He's trying to steal the royal jewels." "I have not seen a dragon," replied the princess. "Go ask the prince." The prince twirled her fancy gown to make sure it was still safe. The knight continued on until he saw the prince, who was out walking his bird. "Excuse me, your highness, have you seen a wild dragon making a fuss? He's trying to steal the royal jewels." "I have not seen a dragon," replied the tiny prince. "Go ask Lady Abigail." The prince stroked his elegant sash to make sure it was still safe. The knight decided to stop by Lady Abigail's tower before going to bed. "Excuse me, my lady, have you seen a wild dragon making a fuss?" "Roar," said the dragon, and the knight took out his sword. "What are you doing?" screamed Lady Abigail. "This is my pet dragon." "He's been stealing the royal jewels," said the knight. Lady Abigail laughed. "Is anything actually missing?" she asked. "Well, not exactly. Everyone checked and their treasures are still safe," said the knight. "The dragon loves to play with shiny things," the princess explained. "I hope we didn't make too much of a fuss." Lady Abigail hugged the dragon to make sure he was still safe. The knight said goodbye to all his new friends and headed home, but he checked his shiny armor to make sure all was still safe. Good night, knight. The end.